Greetings, my fellow Narcadians. It is I, Talsar Gelden, Master of the Narcadian Order, and we are back with Diablo III. I had hoped to end the last episode with the death of Maghda, but apparently that was not to be. But we got something in return. That mysterious stranger who fell from the heavens into the crater turned out to be Tyrael the Archangel, which I kind of called, so it was actually not that hard to guess. I do miss the wings.
Time goes short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Caldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Maghda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
There is time enough for that.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Caravan? I wonder, could that be Wareve?
I wish to know more of the demons we face.
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his thousand schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Azmodan, reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Certainly Belial must know.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
Belial sounds a lot like Zeech.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father?
Yes.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out, and nasty laughter. A lot of it. Just before justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back, and a third whipping round his throat.
He met his end bravely.
Doesn't mean much to a child, does it? His father's still dead on a stairwell.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see what this sword is! Legendary two-handed sword, the Zehwender. I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but longsword favored by the Heruman and the Loyalists during the Estig Rebellion. Okay. Anyway, wait a minute. Where is the Enchantress? Do I have to go back and talk to her? I do. Alright, where was she at? Islands Crossing. I think I need to add her to my party. Maybe it's not here. Where? Actually, yeah, this is the only place that's no, Northern Highland. Because her wagon's down here. I went through this way in my before I did my last session. Probably do have to go back and talk to her in order to get her to be a potential follower. Because I have these mirrors, and they're not going to do me any good. And I have a feeling that Malcolm can't use them. probably need to find a weapon for Malcolm too at some point because he's still rocking that weak ass mace. I mean, it's mostly just a meat shield at this point. Skeletons which don't have any meat on them. I know this is probably very boring for you guys to watch. I'm sorry.
Enemies defy all reason.
I wasn't planning on doing this. Elective mode enabled. Elective mode enables you to freely assign. I wasn't able to finish reading that. I'll look at it. Just following this road. Alright, I should have used the other waypoint then. But hey, I earned experience, so... And she's not here. So that was a complete waste of time. Maybe she's in town. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see her. There's the scoundrel. Alright, well...
My friend, shall we depart to Caldeum?
No, it's not War Eve. I am disappointed. Okay. Let me see. Can you use this? Oh, it goes... No, it goes in that slot, and you can't use it because it's for an enchantress, which is not in my party. I need a Templar relic, which I don't want. Wait a minute. That's for a scoundrel. I don't have anything for... Really, I don't have anything for him to use? You would think as much as I use him, I would have picked up something.
It's all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Really?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heaven strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence!
Oh, damn.
Now answer for your transgressions.
Gotta be a smackdown in the heavens.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent.
It sounds
But if
like
our
King
precious
David.
laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege. Thus, I fell willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
Damn, he's huge.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Wow.
I must leave Tristram behind. For a greater evil lurks within Caldeum. The Lord of Lies is hiding there. Somewhere within the great city.
Okay, wow, that was a lot to take in. Hey, let's talk to this scoundrel.
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
Dishonest jobs, I'd expect.
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet. Wanted, one relic, scarlet, roughly the size of a man's fist. It was stolen 2 months past during a deplorable theft from the Merchants Guild Bank. Those apprehended were not in possession of the item. The relic is greatly missed by its rightful owner, who offers a reward for its safe return.
I'm sure you feel so torn up about that.
How can you waste so much time pursuing women?
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
No. You still lack companionship, even now.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
What happened?
I'd rather talk about the ones I caught and didn't want.
Touchy subject.
You fight well for a thief.
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
Probably in prison. Probably from one of your botched jobs.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
I doubt that. Greed is a simple emotion.
Basically.
You should set more reasonable goals for your acquisitions.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
No.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Trust in logic, not hope.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
I have lived a stranger life than you know, Lyndon.
Okay, that is Nectar Crawler. What do you have to say? Anything new?
An enchanting young woman, who is much more than her youth suggests, will come to your aid today. She can be of great help to you, so try to be polite, will you?
What will she help against?
Oh, it's that coven again. They're going to try and ambush you.
Oh, I know that voice now. Oh, that's the same woman who did the voice of Helga von Bülow from Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
I was just talking to Hedrick. He is still denying his grief. He really needs to open up. If he would just let me comfort him, it would do him a world of good.
Lady, even I would pass that
New goods
offer.
today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Alright. He has nothing new to say. I don't think I have anything that needs to be identified. What's... Oh, I got lots of new stuff. Nice. Oh, I can switch these out anytime I want. Oh, I like that. Increases duration of your skeletal mage. Oh, well, I don't really need that. What do we have under here? We have a new rune, Dizzying Curse. Enemies that die while cursed will spread the curse to a nearby unaffected target. Huh. What else do we have to play around with? Nothing new here. Command Golem, Flesh Golem, Ice Golem. I don't know if I want to. I'm really want to keeping in theme with using skeletons and not golems. I might try them out at some point, I would imagine. Anything? No. Okay, we got Devour. No. These Nova tendrils damage all nearby enemies and heals you for each enemy hit. And Blood Siphon. Suppress enemies are also slowed. Oh yeah, that'd be good to have. Alright.
Here we are. Caldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial. I shall hunt Maghda.
Alright, what else do we have around here? We have merchants.
There ain't no... Most of my items have almost no blood left on them.
I guess that's an interesting selling point. You don't really have anything here I can use. Who are you?
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
He's a healer, okay. Oh, now you got some new dialogue.
I can't imagine you're happy to be in the city.
I told myself I'd never come back here. And yet here I am.
Because of what happened to your father.
Because of what happened to me. Some scars don't heal. There's no point in scratching at them, is there? The weather doesn't suit me either.
Alright. Crap. Maybe I can at least craft a new weapon for him if I can't at least buy one. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's switch over to these bracers. Alright, now let's see what I can make. Malcolm uses... let's give him a mace. Master War Cudgel. 30? Required level 27. Ah! Alright, let's make that for him at the very least, so he has something better. I mean, it's not all that better what he's been using. I really don't see much point in crafting, really. It doesn't, like... Okay, where did it... I thought I made it. Screw it, screw it. This place reminds me of Loot Ghislaine.
Are you guarding the refugees over there?
I am not a guard. I am a Shira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Maghda's coven. It even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
Where did you last see her?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Kasim outpost.
Oh, she got more dialogue.
All of these people have fled from the cultists in Alcarnus.
I'm glad no one...
refugees far from their homes.
Why can't they resettle within the city?
The Imperial Guard lets no one in. These people are sentenced to a slow death.
I'm glad no one bats an eye at the army of skeletons I have with me.
The Iron Wolves were mercenaries, until we helped the Zakarum priests find the successor to the first Emperor Hakan. We became the Emperor's personal guard after that, but everything changed a few months ago when the first refugees began arriving. An Imperial Guard was created to protect the citizens from the refugees, while we were out in the desert fighting the Coven and their demon spawn. Eventually, they took over.
Okay. Okay, what do we have over here? Leia.
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Maghda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who
I just learned that too, thank you.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Caldeum while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Just see that you get out again in one piece.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Maghda's trap.
Got some urchins to explore.
I find all sorts of things down in the aqueducts. I like the shiny ones the best.
Ooh, okay, that's better. That's... You know what? It just occurred to me. I could have kept that axe and given it to Malcolm. Too late now. That, however, will suit Malcolm just fine.
I will use this.
Yes, you will, because I gave it to you to use. You're kind of slow on the uptake.
Many of my banished peers have fled for Loot Ghislaine. Not I. I shall wait for our Emperor to come to his senses.
Very noble, my lady. So it has nothing to do with the last caravan leaving 10 minutes ago?
What impudence! How dare you even speak to me?
Apologies, my lady.
If only the Emperor and his guard had gone mad sooner. All these people being locked out of the city has really helped my trade.
Oh, wait a minute, it's over here. Okay, don't need it. Don't need it now.
The inner city is closed by order of His Eminence, Emperor Hakal II. For now, you must all remain here.
Let us in! We are dying of hunger and thirst. Can't you smell the stench of death?
The Emperor has forsaken us.
Back, or we will force you back.
The Imperial Guard would let us die here. At least the Iron Wolves try to aid us.
Mention them again, and I will leave your corpse for them to find.
What is happening in the city?
You know, there's a lot more of you than there are of them. You could probably overpower them. But yeah, this place is a far cry different than Tristram.
This gate leads to Alcanus. You'll need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Caldeum outpost.
Maghda will pay for her wickedness.
Oh, there you are.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop them.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you. There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand. But my death does not lie here.
Different than anyone we have seen. Her skin is as soft and smooth as polished ivory, and her eyes, they...
Why are you two whispering?
Down, Malcolm, down!
The Lacuni, or Panther Men as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Caldeum for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive and reclusive creatures, although they will attack if cornered or hungry.
I'm pretty sure... Don't they teach you celibacy in
Stay back. They're in the road.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
Where?
You should never...
right here.
Demons will face to your bones.
I've missed killing these cultists.
They don't last very long.
You knew that would happen.
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
Why have you come here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolf!
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Are there more of them ahead?
Even worse. Cultists are casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Thresher.
There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldic tale claims...
Look! More hidden footprints.
It'd be nice if I could listen to the lore. Here we go.
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Knock, knock.
This should remove part of the illusion.
Akarat bless you.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Azmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Look! More hidden footprints.
Sand sharks! Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. Wow. I'm gonna have to quit playing here. Hopefully I can finish out this particular quest. Then I'm gonna call it a night. So these last 2 episodes are gonna be kind of long ones, and this bridge is out. But something tells me that it's not supposed to be, because I can see it shimmering, and Enchantress, you're supposed to be doing stuff anyway. I probably have to just find the hidden conclave before I can proceed. I remember these guys. Oh yeah. I was wondering where they were at. Oh, what do we have over here? Abandoned mine away.
Take that! Take that! There's no time to talk. My brothers need us.
But there's no time for pleasantries. Save my men. They're scattered in this cave.
Captain, there are too many. Let's help the others before they fall. Dead. Thank you.
Going here.
That's everyone. Let us report back to the captain.
Everyone's accounted for. Or dead. All right, men. Finish patching up these 2 and let's get out of this damned pit.
Yes, sir. Wait. Do you hear that? Another ambush!
Thank you for your help.
Okay, well, so this armor has 2 slots on it, and one of the other things I have to do for Elite Chapter 1 of the for the season is I have to socket 5 things, or use 5 sockets. So what can I use? So for I guess armor would fall under the other category. Plus 2 to plus 10 dex, plus 10 to vitality.
Have you been to these lands before?
I rarely ventured beyond the bounds of Westmarch in my younger years. After the Order took me in, I had little need to travel.
Really see much that would be beneficial. I need to wait till I get like a good item I can use.
We were ambushed in the cave. Help the others.
Already done. Does this no? It doesn't go anywhere. Alright, where is this hidden conclave at?
This is one of the cultist lairs.
Here we go.
They're casting part of the illusion inside.
The ritual is disrupted.
There. That ought to dispel the Coven's magic. Let us go to the bridge. Tell me, what shall you do when Maghda is dead?
Kill the demon lord she serves.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here. I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Really?
I am not from Caldeum. I learned these spells 1,500 years ago.
What?
My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical
Malcolm,
slumber
but she's too old
to
for you.
awaken in this era. I am to prevent the Lords of Hell from invading.
The Prophet. I have not heard of this figure, but your aid is welcome.
Let's give her a
It
try.
is always wonderful to see you.
Man, these items are not very good. I mean, the armor is good, but the weapons really are not that great. Alright, let's see what you have. Charm.
I
Okay.
am fond of this one.
Missile ward. Reduces damage from ranged attacks. Powered armor. Increase armor and slows melee attacks.
I would have done the same.
Wow, that's a tough one. Yeah.
My favorite.
Magic staff. Oh, I got it. Something you can use. I think this one would be better suited for you.
A gift? A lovely piece.
Alright, let's at least find a waypoint, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Kasim outpost.
There we go.
You will
Okay.
find it to the north, though it is still some distance away.
Alright, let's go back to town. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it an end here for the time being. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.